Hello, welcome to Board Games with Niramas. I'm Joseph and I'm here today as usual with Drako. He is ready to play. We are going to play a two-play game of Enchanters. This is a fairly new card game, or sort of card-driven game, and it has some really nice stuff in it. It's published by Ludicreations and Gindi, and it's designed by Rafał Cywicki. Sorry if I pronounced that weird. Anyway, let's start on a bad note. This game comes with this paper player mat, which is really weird. I've never seen that before. A paper player mat. You can't play on this, or I will never do that. That is just so weird. So let's ignore that. And I hope I never see that in the game again. Either put a real player mat of cloth, or don't do it at all. I think, and you don't need it. I mean, it doesn't really. It's necessary. You just need to figure out that this card over here, this is the market. Sort of, this card is a 0, and then we go to cost 1, cost 2, cost 3, cost 4, cost 5, just like in Queen Domino or Spice Road or a lot of other games. So anyway, we have selected a random sort of village that we are going to protect or play around, and so it's the Holy Grove. And there's a bunch of different of these, which makes the game really fun because you have a different one every time you play, and they affect the game fairly much. So here we have some actions we can do because it's just this village. In another village you would have different actions, sort of. Also we have a bonus here, which is here you get -1 point at the end of the game for every 2 wounds you have. In another one it might be that you gain plus points if you have a lot of money and so on. So we have a deck of cards. When the deck runs out, the game is over, and we have items out here. We're also going to face monsters that come from the deck. And each of us starts with this setup here. And so, I have my board here with attack and defense. These markers will indicate how much attack I have, how much defense I have. This will vary as we play the game. We each start with 5 coins, or crystals as they're called in this game. I probably will say coins anyway, because I will forget to say crystals. We also start with 1 sort of item. The symbol here indicates that it's an item. And 1 enchanting, the eye symbol there. So we each start with the Fist of Enchanting. And Drako has the same setup over here as well. Of course, we start exactly the same. And in a 2-player game, you have a bit of a different setup than in a 3 or 4-player game, but basically it's the same game. So, it's my turn. I'm the first player. On my turn, I can do 1 major action. A major action could be either to purchase a card from out here on the market, or I could do a rest action. Now, in the Holy Grove, we can do 2 different rest actions. This little X here symbolizes a rest. So either I can rest and take 3 coins or crystals, or I can rest and heal 2 wounds, and other players, that is Drako, he will heal 1 wound. Okay, so that's my major actions. Besides those, I can do different actions that are sort of free actions. And we have one here, which is to pay 2 coins to get a temporary strength. This is called a multi-action, which means you can do this as many times as you like. Normally, if it's only an arrow like that, you can only do it once every turn. So here I could pay 6 coins to get 3 swords and so on. But it's just temporary swords, temporary strength. So, I mean, it's only good if I have a monster out here that I really want to kill in this round. So, I won't rest because I already have money, I already have full health, so let's just buy something out here. And so, this costs 0, and then it just go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And once I take 1, there will be a new refilled, and everything will move down, so it moves down in cost. So perhaps I want this necklace. This necklace special ability is that I can discard a monster that I've beaten, and then I will get 7 crystals or coins. But no, let's go for the leather armor. That's a good one. So 0, 1, 2, I'll pay 2 coins to take this one. And now, instead of having my Fist of Enchanting that I start with, I now have leather armor of enchanting. So this is how it works, and I just love that thematic thing. It's like in Diablo, the PC game. I think also in Skyrim you had this like you could enchant an item and it changed name. So yeah, so I have the leather armor of enchanting, and now I can get another enchantment. Then I could have like the leather armor of poison or something. So that also means that now I have 1 sword, 1 attack, and 1 defense. So I'll adjust these markers like that. And that was my whole action, and now it's Draco's turn. And so these will move. Everything above, sort of, the line will move down. We'll get a new card over here, and that's a monster actually that we need to fight if we want to beat him and get the benefits here and so on. So Drako, what do you want to do? Well, Drako loves this game because there's a bunch of dragons in it. You'll see as we go. Okay, I think Drako, he wants to get... I think he wants to get the long sword over here. So I think he will, let's see, he will have to pay 2 for that, so he'll do that. And he'll put the long sword down here, so now he has the long sword of enchanting. And you don't cover up the whole card, you only cover up like that, because let's say I do get another item instead of my leather armor, I will only cover up the top part. I will still have my attack and defense down there. That's how you build, there's sort of like an engine building, you build your character stronger. But Drako has his symbol up here, which means that when he gets another item, he will cover up that, he will lose those stats. But then again, as a compensation for that, he has 2 of each, so he starts with 2 attack, 2 defense there in the first turn. So that was Draco's turn, and now the cards, once again, they will move. And you start with 6 cards out here, they all have to be items. But now we have a monster out, and here we have another enchantment, so that's interesting. So it's my turn, and let's see. Now I have my leather armor, right? Now I want to get another. I want to get some other enchantment. I could get the poison one, but that would mean I take 6 damage right away. And the funny thing about this game, which I really like, is that when you take damage, you can never die. You don't have health, sort of. But that's taking damage, that's taking a minus point. So if you have this one at the end of the game, you have a 1 minus point. So when you heal, you're sort of getting points because you're getting rid of minus points. I like that system. Anyway, I think it's my turn. I think I'm going to go for, what's here, 1, 2, 3. I'll get the of leeches. So I'll get a new enchantment. So now I have the leather armor of leeches. And that means that, well, first of all, I'll get another sword there, so I'll get 2 more attack. You can always count these if you get confused, because you get temporary attack and then you drop it at the end of the turn, but you can always see here how much you have. And now I have leather armor of leeches, which means after defeating a monster, I will heal 1, which is really nice. Because now I can start fighting monsters soon. And these move down. I'm out of money though, so yeah. And it's, well, there we have a dragon turtle. Okay, so it's the dragon's turn, it's Draco's turn, and I think he will go for the poison actually. He will be a bit risky, so he'll pay you 2 for that. And he'll take the poison one. Now this one is a bit special because sort of you take a poisonous, you make the sword poisonous, right? Which makes it sort of dangerous to hold it. So right away you lose, or you take 6 damage. Draco gets 6 damage, which is minus points if he keeps them to the end of the game. But he's gonna heal and so on. Also, this is kind of interesting. It gives you -3 attack, but it also gives you +3 attack. So now it's ±0. But as soon as Draco covers this up, then he only has the +3 there. So kind of cool. Okay, so that was Draco's turn, and the cards move once again. And I have a bit of an issue here because I am broke. I don't have any money. So my only action really is either take the 0 card, which is this one, the necklace, or I could rest. Now the necklace is worth 3 points as well. You can see there the little circle. But I think I'm going to rest instead. So I'll do the rest, take 3 coins action. So I'll take 3 coins. And when you rest, the game has to move forward. So the most leftward card is discarded and everything else moves anyway. So you can't really affect how long the game will be in that way. So there we go. And now a unicorn comes out. If we beat him, we'll get to heal 3. So that might be interesting for Draco. But that would cost 5 for him to fight the unicorn. He doesn't have that. Instead, I think Draco... let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay, Draco, he is going to pick up for 0, he's going to pick up off regeneration. So now he will cover up for poison, right? Which means that all of a sudden he only has +3 in attack. So he'll go 1, 2, 3 plus. But the regeneration is -1 in shield. You can see the shield is broken, so he'll lose the shield there. So he has 2 5 attack and 2 -1, so 1 shield. And this one is fun because when his turn begins, he will heal 1. And I mean, he just took some damage, right? So it's good for Drako. He can start healing every round. And that was the leftmost card, so everything gets shuffled like this. And we have a trap. This one is really mean. There's some player interaction in this game that is really mean. This one is, when you buy it, you give it to another player. And it gives you -1 in attack. And also, I mean, for Drako, if I gave this to him, this would cover up his sword. He will lose those stats there. And he will get -1 sword. That would just be so mean. I couldn't do that to that little dragon, you know. I mean, look at those eyes. But anyway, I might do that, but I don't have the money for it. Not right now, at least. It costs 5 because it's all the way over there. Anyway, so it's my turn, and let's see. If I want to fight this guy, I would need 5 in strength because he has 5 health, so I can't do that right now. Maybe I should go for... Wow, it's really hard enemies out here. And I only have 3 coins. You know what, I'm gonna rest again. So I'll do the rest, take 3 coins action. The Manticore is gone, and so everything slides down. And there's the off experience. Okay, another enchantment. So it's Drako's turn, and he's a bit stronger than me. He could fight this dragon turtle, actually. I think he will. Actually, when Drako's turn begins, he'll heal damage as well, so let's not forget that. So he will fight the dragon turtle. That will cost him 1 coin because it's in that spot. And so you will take, first of all, take a look at over here at the blue claw here, whatever it is. And that is a 2, which means Drako's shield will only cover 1, so Drako will take a damage again. Then we take a look at this one, which is, oh no, Drako can't beat this one. Oh, sorry, Drako only has 5. Oh, yeah, never mind. I'll do a Rado. I'll just rewind. Okay, so it's Drako's turn. What can he do instead? He doesn't want to get this one because then he won't heal, right? And he did have a coin, sorry. No, Drako will rest. He will take 3 coins. You have to do that. I mean, and in some villages, in some of these you play with, there is no way to get money. You can't rest to get money in some of them, and that means money can be really tight in this game. Okay, so what should I do? I kind of want to beat the dragon turtle, but I only have 3 strength. Now I could boost my strength up here, right, with the multi-action, pay 2 coins to get 1 sword or 1 strength. That would mean I would have to pay 6, that's all of my money, to get 3 swords and be able to beat him. That's not worth it, I think. So instead, let's go for the chainmail. It only cost me 1 because of the placement there. And now, instead of the leather armor, I upgraded. Now I have a chainmail of leeches. That's much better. As everyone knows who played a role-playing game, a chainmail is better than a leather armor, right? So that's 2 more shields. So I got to 3. And, yeah, so I have 3, okay. I need to get some more attack, I think, but I'll get that as we go here. So everything moves down. And another unicorn. And these cards, by the way, there's, I think, 6 different sort of sets of cards, as you can see, different packs. And in a 2-player game, you take 4 of them and play with. In a 3-player game, you play with 3 of them, but then you have more cards. These are just for 2 players. So there's a lot of variation in this game, depending on which card comes in the game. I mean, you get different kinds of, if you can heal a lot, if you get a lot of monsters, and so on. Okay, so what do... now I'm confused. Was it my turn? This is so hard playing games where you have this next to each other. So let's see, I got the chainmail right, so it's Drako's turn. Okay, so now Drako could go for the trap and give it to me, but it wouldn't really affect me that much because I have the chainmail. I mean, it wouldn't really block that much stuff for me because my stuff is down here, so it wouldn't block it. So I think he's gonna focus on himself instead, and perhaps he... Oh, by the way, he will heal one when his turn begins. Let's not forget that, because that's his plan, right? Well, now he can actually fight the dragon turtle. I think he will do that. Okay. So Drako will fight it. It costs 0 because it's over there. And once again, he needs more strength, right? He only has 5 and he needs 6. But now he has some money, so he can pay 2 using that multi-action over there to get a temporary boost in strength. So now he has 6. So the dragon turtle will do 1 damage to him because he only has 1 shield, right? So he'll take 1 damage. And then, because he has 6 strength and the dragon turtle has 6 health, he can beat it. And when he does, let's put it over here, he puts it in his pile of monsters that he's beaten. And these ones do cover up the whole card. So if he gets another monster, he beats another monster, it would cover up this one. And the one that is at top has, that's the stuff that he has right now. Now with points he will get all of them at the end of the game. But here, the shield here will only be there as long as he doesn't kill another monster. So Drako will get another shield. And that was temporary, the strength, so it goes down. And if you're ever confused, you can just check, oh, he has 3 plus 2, that's 5. Okay. So we'll move the cards again, like this. And that's some bolas. It's a nice item, I think. So it's my turn, and do I want to fight something? I mean, there's a gnoll here. I could fight him, but that would cost me 0, 1, 2, 3 coins, and he only gives me 3 points. It doesn't give me anything fun, really. And after defeating a monster, I get to heal 1, but I'm not damaged right now, so... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be mean to Drako. Sorry, Drako. I'm gonna pay 1 for this trap. And when I buy it, give it to another player. Which means I'll give it to Drako. It will cover up his 2 swords, 2 shields here. And will also bring him a -1. So he has the trap of regeneration. I mean, that's not good. So let's take a look. He has 1 shield over here, right? From the monster. -1 there. So he's down to 0 shields. And he has 3 -1, so he only has 2 strengths. I really messed him up here. I'm sorry, Drako. Yeah, you'll get back. Okay, that was my turn. I spent my whole turn just messing with Drako. But I mean, in a 2-player game, that's how it goes. So Drako's turn. He gets to heal 1 because of his regeneration, right? And now he can't really fight anyone. So now he needs to get something. Wow. Okay, he needs to get out of this situation somehow. Maybe, yeah, I think he will rest. So he'll rest and take 3 coins because he needs the money, right? And that means that the unicorn goes away, everything else gets shuffled down. Like this. And we have another dragon turtle. So it's my turn. Oh, this is so mean. I didn't plan to be this mean to Drako. I gotta do it though. It's a game. 0, 1, 2, 3. I'll buy the bolas for 3. And the bolas is my new item. So now I have the bolas of leeches, which will bring me another shield and another sword. And yeah, so I have 4 and 4. And it says it's an event card because it's an arrow down. It says target player discards a monster. So I can choose a player that has to discard a monster. He can choose which monster, but Drako only has 1 monster, right? So he'll get rid of this one. That's 4 points that he's losing, and a shield. Now he's at 0 shields anyway, so it doesn't affect him right away. But of course he loses those points, which makes him a sad dragon. Yeah, it's not easy being a Drako right now. But you can't win them all, Drako. I mean, you win most of the games. I have to do my best to beat you. So it's his turn again. And he heals 1. And now he needs something going so he can really start fighting and so on. So you know what? I think it's time for Drako to take this one. It's 0 cost. It's of experience. So now he has the trap of experience. So now he won't heal anymore at the start of his turn because he's covering that up. But instead he will get the option, a special action that only he can do once every turn is to pay 1 coin to get 1 strength. Now, I mean, that's a better ratio than paying 2 up there, right? And he can do them both if he wants to, so that's good for him. And also gets a sword there, so now he has 3 in strength at least. And then the cards get moved down like this. And another one comes out, and that's an anti-magic enchantment, and it's my turn. And I think I will just fight the Gnoll for 0 cost. And he has 3 attack, I have 4 in shields, I have 4 in attack, and he has 3 health, so he's just instantly killed, and I'll get those 3 points. If I get to keep it, maybe Drako do something to me that makes me lose it before the end of the game. Okay, and then everything moves down. To the left actually, but there's a flail, that looks good. And so it's Draco's turn. And yeah, he doesn't heal of course, but he would like to fight the dragon turtle, but that would be so expensive for him. He could fight the serpent fly. Yeah, I could do that. Okay, so let's do that just to show you how this works as well. So it costs 0, 1, 2, 3, costs him 3 coins. And it will do 1 damage to Drako, which he doesn't have any shields, so he'll take a damage. That's a minus point. And it has 2 health, but Drako has 3 in attack, so it's no problem for him. And now this one is his top monster, but as an action, he can do it right away if he wants to. It's once every turn. Also, it removes, yeah, because the thing is, this removes 1. He goes down 1 in attack, but he can discard this one. He will lose the 3 points, but he will get 3 strength temporarily, which will help him to defeat the stronger monster next round, right? And these move. Add a new card, and it's my turn. And I only have 1 coin. So I think I will pay 1 for the strenght enchantment, and now I will have bolas of strength. So I will lose the sword from there, but I'll get 3 over here, right? I'll still keep the 1 down here. I'll lose the effect that after defeating a monster I heal 1 though. But I'm not damaged anyway, so there we go. So now I have 3, 4, 5, 6 in strength. That's a lot. And of course my 4 shields. So I'm doing good here. Not that good for Drako though, but there we go. And a harp. And now Drako, let's see, he has 2. Yeah. Now Drako will discard this card, which means he'll get 3 temporary strength. 1, 2, 3, and he also gets rid of that -1, so he has 6 in strength. And that means that he can pay 1 coin and fight the dragon turtle. And that will do 2 damage to him. He can't avoid that. He'll take 2 damage. But it has 6 health, and Drako has 6 attack right now. So he'll defeat it, and that means he'll get a shield, right? So as long as this is his top monster in the pile, he has extra shield. And now at the end of the turn, you just calculate here. So Drako has 3, 4, -1, so that's 3, right? So his strength goes down again. That was just temporary, he had that. And so everything goes down, and it's my turn again. But I think you get the idea of the game. We played pretty much half the 2-player game. So this is a quick game. When the deck runs out, the game is over. Well, not when the deck runs out, when the cards are gone, I would say. Because the deck runs out and then we have to get rid of the cards that are here as well. But if we rest, for example, 1 card will get discarded, or if we don't want to buy all of those. So we might gather up some money at the end and so on. Not that money is worth anything in this scenario. Could be with another one. I mean, in this one, you don't want to end the game with wounds, because it's -1 per 2 wounds. And Drako has a bunch of them here. So he wants to make sure he heals up before the end of the game. Okay, so that was Enchanters, and I hope you enjoyed this kind of quick run through of it, and you got an idea on how it plays and so on. Might be a game for you or your game group, or you and your partner and so on. It's a good 2-play game, I think. It's really quick and easy, but I like the artwork, I like the style of the game. So thank you so much for watching. this run through of Enchanters, and I hope that you have a great evening or morning or whenever you're watching this. Take care. Bye bye.
Breathe in. Look into these eyes. Subscribe to the channel. Now, exhale. Board Games with Niramas is sponsored by Alara Games in Sweden.